Hello and welcome to another video in the Level Up Business series. In this video I'll be sharing why you shouldn't be scared to fire a client. When you first start a business, money is often very tight and your main focus is revenue generation. How can I get money? And a lot of the time as startups you will take work wherever you can get it. As long as you're being paid, you'll do it. Even if at some point you're not being paid your value, but it's about revenue generation and by any means necessary. However, not all business is good business, and once you've got past that kind of first money grabbing phase in the first year of starting your business, or the first few months, whatever time length that period is for you, you need to be more discerning about the clients that you take on. You have to get to a place where you feel comfortable saying no and turning down business in advance, but also saying goodbye to existing clients, and that may lead to you having to fire your clients or break up with your clients, whatever terminology you want to use, that's entirely up to you. Why? You may be sitting there thinking, well, if they're paying me, why would I need to fire them or break up with them? Or you've worked with them for many years, they were one of your first clients and you don't really feel comfortable with letting them go. You don't want to hurt their feelings. What if they speak bad about you in the industry? None of that matters. The only thing that matters is you working with clients that you want to work with and that are adding value to your business. There are many reasons why you may need to consider firing a client. I'm going to share a few of them with you, and if any of them resonate, then you may need to be having some serious conversations. So client number one, they take up too much of your time. So you've got this client in, they're paying you and they're paying you on time, but they're taking up too much time and you're not able to give adequate time to other clients because they're sucking up so much of your time. Get rid of them. Number two, those that don't fit with the direction of your business. You may have started with this client at the beginning of your business and at that point you just wanted work, but now your business is going in a specific direction and they don't really fit within that direction it could be for many reasons. Maybe the industry that they're in, maybe the size that they're in, maybe the way they want to work with you, maybe the type of work you're doing with them just doesn't fit your focus anymore. Again, get rid. Number three, the worst one, they're disrespectful to staff. I, especially in my previous business, worked with one client in particular who was one of the team members of that business, very rude to my staff members, and the staff didn't want to speak to them. I remember specifically one of the times, it's not funny at all, but one of my staff members called to convey some information to the client, and they said, they asked, why is Daniela getting her subordinate to call me? And the member of staff was really, obviously, offended by this, and it caused a lot of tension when that person came to the office or when we had to do work for them. Get rid. If you're in a situation where somebody is not being respectful to you or your staff, don't work with them. Number four, they have a bad reputation and you're becoming guilty by association. This has never happened to me personally, but I've seen it happen to other people. They're working with a client, that client has done something, whether that be illegal or, I don't know, exploitative. And if you're working with them, you can kind of be seen as guilty by association. And sometimes in those cases, the client themselves and your working relationship may have been fine, but if it's going to have a bad effect on your brand and your reputation, sometimes it's best to just walk away. Number five, the client that constantly asks for favours. They've hired you for a service or for a product, they're asking for extras, they're asking if you can do something on top of what they've already paid you for, but they don't have enough money to pay, and they're always asking you for favours. Get rid of those as well. And this doesn't apply to every single organisation. If somebody's asking you for favours but they are giving you favours at the same time, that's fine. But if someone's just taking all the time and they're not giving anything back, get rid. And then number six, the final one, they're taking too long to pay you. They're messing around with your money. I've dealt with a client like this in this new business actually, who you send the invoice, they lose the invoice, you send another invoice, there's some other internal problem, it's the end of the financial year, we're backed up, and you don't get paid for the time that and then you don't get paid, and it's annoying. I know, because I've experienced it more than once actually, in this business and in my previous business. Again, clients like that, you just don't need the hassle for a number of reasons. Number one, it means they don't really respect you as a company if they're not willing to pay you. And also, I'm always doing lists, but I'm sure if you watch the channel enough, you'll know this. So yeah, they don't respect you, and also it can cause really detrimental impact on your cash flow. If you're expecting money to come in so you can do something else with another client or for another client or for the business, and somebody's consistently paying you late, that can have a bigger impact on your business than if you don't take in that money at all. So if you have any of those clients in your customer base, really you need to go and have some serious conversations. So how do you have those conversations? Keep it professional. Even if somebody's been disrespectful and they've really annoyed you, don't go screaming and shouting and doing an Alan Sugar, you're fired, because that doesn't work either. Always maintain professionalism. Provide them with a reason of why you can't work with them, and if it's because they're disrespectful, you may want to say, I wouldn't say because you're disrespectful or because you're rude, because that is not professional, but say something that articulates to them that you no longer want to work with them because you're finding the business relationship difficult, it's having a negative impact on staff, or whatever the reason, but always make sure that you maintain professionalism. And you may not even want to give them the exact reason. You could just say, we've got too much work on, we can't service you anymore, whatever it is, but just maintain professionalism at all times. I'm Daniela Genus. Thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, please click the like button. Please make sure that you subscribe so that you get first updates when I release a new video. And if you've had to fire a client, please let us know how it went in the comment box. Thanks for watching.